Take it away.
Oh, that was you that said that? Oh, I wasn't sure. I thought someone else was speaking. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about some graphics, showing you how to create your own little buzz. You know, when you have original photos and original graphics, you tend to create an attraction marketing to that particular photo towards you and your business, sort of branding in a sense. You can do that by creating your own images, and we're going to teach you today how to create those images, some spectacular looking images, how to create a link for that image, as well as how to post it with the social auto scheduler so that you can start posting it all over social media. This is the way to get eyes on the prize, which the prize being meaning your business, promoting whatever it is you're trying to sell. Anyone and everyone in any company, in every company, does this every single day, multiple times a day. If you haven't seen it, look around. There's branding images all over social media. Let's look up Entrepreneur Magazine for this instance here. Let's see, Entrepreneur, and let's see, this is their page. Okay, they're always posting some great content, but they always posting images. See, these images here are great images. By the way, the legacy is going to be coming out with software where you're going to be able to create these images and also make them clickable, so that way anyone that clicks on that image will be sent to wherever you want them to go. We're coming out with software like that hopefully by the end of June. We're at the beginning of June, so hopefully by the end of June we'll have that added to our program, so you guys can just go ahead and create your text, your description, and your image, and then share that on social media. We're trying to add it for all social media, not just the ones we have with the social scheduler, but we're going to add a few more like Google Plus and so on for that software. So stay tuned for that. But that being said, as you can see here, they always have images with their posts. Or images like this, or it creates attraction marketing. You don't just want to add text to your page constantly, because an image tells 1,000 words. People like the images. They may save them. They may share it. As you can see here, they got 80 shares with this post. They have 22 shares with this one, and so on. So you'll see big companies create phenomenal looking graphics. They even have some videos and so on. So what we want to do is show you how to create images like this. You have the capabilities to do so. You just don't know it. Possibly you may know it, you may not. You don't have to go out and buy software or special software for this. So we're going to show you how to do it absolutely free. Now, showing you how to do it absolutely free, it may take an extra step to get it done, but again, it's done the right way, your way, and it's original to you. No one has this image. You know why? Because you created it. And so that being said, the software that I like to use is Photo Backgrounds. This was a way you can create. This is a free program, by the way. It's called www.photour.com. Backgrounds. You can create cover photos, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. They have a bunch of good stuff. You can even upgrade to Pro. It's not expensive at all. But I mean, I use the free version just as well. I mean, but if you want to unlock more, obviously upgrade. I mean, if you upgrade, it costs you a few dollars a month, but you get some phenomenal stuff. Again, we're not affiliated with this company. I'm just showing you what you can do. As you can see, they have Pinterest graphics. They got Instagram posts, Facebook cover, YouTube channel art. They got just a card. They have a poster, and they have YouTube thumbnail, which is very powerful, because if you're making videos, you want to create a YouTube thumbnail, this is a great way to do so. People buy this type of software and they spend, I don't know, upwards of 50 to hundreds of dollars a month, or one time, just to get this type of software. So I mean, you have the capability to do so, and then you can click on custom to create phenomenal capture pages for your My Site feature. So if you want to create original text, instead of going on Google and looking for these images, you can find some phenomenal ones, but then you can add more to it. This is the way to do it. So let's just say you wanted to create Facebook cover photo for your Facebook fan page. See how they have this image here, Entrepreneur? Now you can add text to it. You can even add more photos into it and so on. So we're going to show you how to do all of this using this software. So I'm going to choose Facebook cover for now. Or you can even use post. So that way you can post it on your social schedule to go out on social media. So, but for just bear with me, it's to take 2 seconds. They have photos that you can add for free, like this one here. If I was to click on it, it's going to pop up, and there it is. Quick and easy. It's already done. You just got to edit the text, change the font size possibly, and change the text to whatever you want, and now it's your Facebook cover. And then you can even add images to it. If you click on import images, you can go to whatever photo you have, PNG images. For me, it is called, where is it? Here it is. So if I wanted to add a PNG image of a lady or a guy with thumbs up, all I have to do is click on it. It's uploaded here, and I just drag it and drop it. So now that image is on my Facebook cover. So if you want to create a buzz, and again, I want to flip this image. So I'm going to click on flip and rotate, and I'm going to do it this way. That way, because you know, if you have your Facebook picture, it's going to be here. You know it's going to cover a corner of it. So you want to be aware of that. So again, this is obviously not the Facebook cover for this guy's image, but you can also change the background image, you know, by just deleting it. And there you go. And you can even add your own background image. The way to do that is also clicking on import, and then you go to if you have background images, 1920 by 1080 is preferred, but again, this is going to change and crop the size that you like it. But again, you want to use bigger images when you're creating bigger ads, because you don't want it to be pixelated. You want it to be HD quality, nice looking images. Okay, so that being said, you want to click on pictures and click on whatever you have for background images. I don't know exactly what you have, but I have a phenomenal selection here that I like to use, and I'm going to use a setting where this guy, I know he's going to be on the right hand side, so I want to create something that's maybe in the office, something that has an office look to it possibly. Let's see here. I have some images I know of office, but I tend to, so you want to create something that's going to create a buzz that people can be like, wow, that's a nice image. They may even like it. They may even share it. Again, it's entirely up to you what you create. Let's see here. Let me click on these background images that I have. I'm just looking for something where I can add him to it. I thought I had some office photo. I might have gotten rid of them. Give me 1 second, ladies and gents. You know what? I'll just use this one for now. Again, you're gonna have to decide which one you want, but you can. I'm gonna choose this city one. And what I'm going to do now, it's going to cover everything, but I'm going to show you how to change that, so that way everything will appear again. I'm just going to add this like this and just fill the whole screen. It's lagging a bit. There we go. And what I'm going to do is make the layers come back up. So I'm going to click on it, and you're going to see where it says layers right here. It says layer. You click on it, and now you're going to hit the arrow down to bring everything in front of the background image. So once I start adding it, you're going to see everything appear, and that's it. And now I'm done. Now I got everything where I want it to go. I'm going to make this guy a bit larger. Okay, because I want to create that excitement. I want to create this Facebook cover to look very different. No one has this guy on their Facebook cover to say whatever you want it to say. I may even keep this one because it's starting to come out really good. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's called artiste in the hands, my friend. So I'm going to put, and here you want to put the text. I don't know what business you're promoting. If you want to promote the legacy, you put the legacy, or you can promote whatever business you want to promote. Again, so it's entirely up to you what you do here. Let me put unlimited income potential. And I'm going to actually spread this out. I want to make this text a bit larger and longer. I might even change the font size. Unlimited income potential. Unlimited income potential. And I'm going to put 5,000 monthly. The reason why I'm adding that is so it could be, again, the text, the color looks funny is because for some reason this font size or this font type, or it's just a glitch in the system. It has to do with them, nothing to do with us. But what we're going to do is just, once you change the font size or the font type, it will then show up. All right, so I'm going to go to font and I'm going to select, it's on Arial. For some reason, Arial is not showing up for the program right now. It's not working as good. It used to work really well. I'm going to select this text and then open that up just like this. If it's not legible, obviously you want to change the font size a bit larger. So just click on font size. You can either make it larger this way, or you can change it by clicking on here and then changing the size by doing this here, by changing the numbers here. So it's entirely up to you. I'm going to change the text because I don't like the way that looks. I'm going to choose, I like this text because it just looks very, you can read it, it's clear, it's solid, it's not narrow, so it's legible, very easy to read. And this is why I like to select this here. And then what I'm going to do is then I'm going to Aliolight the actual website name right below it, or the company name right below it. So what I'm gonna do now is just change the font size. I'm gonna select that one, and then I'm gonna go and change a smaller font. I'm gonna go to with 14, no, maybe even smaller. I'll go with 12. There we go. Unlimited income potential, make over 35,000 monthly. And then see how he's showing excitement. Wow, that's awesome. See, this is what we want. You want him to, he's pointing at it, and then what is he going to be pointing at? He's going to be pointing at the $25 legacy cover, or your brand, whatever that may be. So I'm going to put the 25, and then I'm going to change that color to the one that I like to pick, is usually orange. So I'm going to select orange. That's more of a yellow, so I'm going to make that a bit more orange. There we go. Just like that. And now it has the 25 there. And then what I'm going to do, oops, 25, hit the space, then I'm going to make it white. Hopefully it won't turn white. Let's see what happened. No, it didn't. Good. And then I'm going to go and select dollar. I'll change that. Maybe I'll make it one word. $5 legacy.com. I'm going to change that text. I know it looks terrible. It's cursive. I mean, I don't even think they're teaching cursive in school anymore. But I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think they are. I'm going to change that to Arial Light is what I chose the first time. So I'm going to scroll up, and there it is right here. Arial Light. I like that one much better. And then the font color, I want white. And as you can see, now it's starting to stand out. This font obviously is way too small now that have that big font there, size there. I'm going to go ahead and change the size of this. You can either stretch it out this way, or what I'm going to do is change the size. Keeps clicking in there. There we go. Now I'm going to go back, change the font size to, let me go to 18. I think 18 is pretty good. And then I'm just going to stretch this out so it'll fit perfectly right above where I want it to go. There we go. And then I'm going to make this guy a bit larger. I'm going to push him back right there. What I'm going to do is take this and move it. Oops, that's the wrong thing I click on. I'm trying to think. I might have to make this a bit smaller just so I can fit it perfectly, which is not a problem. I mean, listen, take your time, ladies and gentlemen, to create this image. perfect, as much perfect as possible, because this is, again, this is original. This is what everybody sees when they click on your page. This is what they're going to see. They're going to be like, man, that's awesome. And you remember how you always wondered when you seen someone's image, a picture of them inside it, you're like, wow, that's awesome. They must be spending a lot of money. Well, guess what? You can do it absolutely free. So you don't have to spend all that money that people are spending. Let me change that font size to a 53. We'll change to 48. Oops, I gotta select it. 48. Let's go 48. There we go. Much better. Now it's legible. Again, I like the street look. Again, unlimited income potential, make over 35,000 monthly. Unlimited, make sure everything's spelled correctly. And once you are ready and want to use this as your Facebook cover, you can just hit save, which is right here. Hit save and then name it. Facebook cover 25 DL, and then you could put 1, you could put 2. That's how I do, because I create more than one all the time. And then I'm going to save it to my file, and done. And now I am original. Why? Because no one has this. No one has this background. No one has this guy in their image that way. I just created this from scratch, so you know that no one has it. So when you go to your page and you click on upload, what is that? What I added to the legacy, didn't I? So I'm going to go to the legacy, and I'm going to type in Facebook, and there it is, 1, and hit open, and there it is. And then you can, move it around if there is, but you can't move it because it's an exact size, because we chose Facebook cover. And you know this, and remember what I told you about the image, you got to be very careful, because this profile, now if it was a fan page, not a fan page, a group page, you wouldn't have to worry about the picture here. But this is, again, a Facebook page. So I'm going to go ahead and save, and there it is. That easy. Original, simple, and you can do this over and over and over again. Now, let's create some for, I'm just going to hit the back button and show you how to create one for your scheduler, which is right here. I'm already scheduling stuff out. Let me show you something, ladies and gents. While we're here, these clicks, they're coming. Overall clicks, this system will track it. Past 24 hours, I had 154 clicks. Okay. Now these clicks are to other people's blogs, but I did advertise as well. My advertisement was in one of these clicks. I advertise on Pinterest for my pictures and so on, and it tells you how many clicks you got in the past 7 days. 41 on Facebook, 373 on Twitter. That's what I've gotten so far. You want to create a buzz, and you want to share your images where everybody can see it, because it's your ad. You want to share that everywhere. It's original to you, ladies and gentlemen. So let's do that. Let's create phenomenal looking images and not have to come out of pocket so much money. So let's start another one. Let's create a poster. Posters are big. It tells you the pixels right there. They're huge. Instagram post is a good size, even for Facebook, because that size will show up. Instead of a small Facebook cover post, you know what the Facebook post looks like. That image it's a little smaller box, but Instagram post also fits on Facebook. So I tend to stick with Instagram posts rather than Facebook posts. I rarely do a Facebook post image. I usually use this Instagram. So I'll click on Instagram, and then what I'm going to do is, I'm not even, see, they have templates here, but I'm not going to use their free templates. I'm going to use one and create one from scratch, because I want to add someone there again. I want to add a person. First, I'm going to add a background. So look for a background first and foremost, and you can find that anywhere. So if I was to go on Google HD images is usually what I look for. I spelled that wrong, but hey, Google will fix that for me. All right, let's see. Now these are HD images. Again, now they have categories where you can select from, what do you want to say? What is it? Butterfly, pick a dog, horse. I mean, you can go ballistic here. Now you have to decide what you want to add. Here's friendship. Friendship is good. All right, so we have we want one without text because we want to add the text to it. So you have to decide which one you like. This is a nice one, but it has text on it. But you can put a box over that and put text without that being there. I mean, you can edit that. But again, just for this particular instance, I'm not going to select. I'm going to select one without text. See, these are nice images. People love images like this because it shows family, it shows friendship, it shows, and it's HD. It's almost like a professional. You see these on magazines all the time. These are very popular. Even this one here with the babies, family, because people are people, and that's what they originate to. I mean, if you know you live, think about your household. How many pictures your mom and family have taken? Pets are wonderful. Pets are a big sale. You'll see always see people posting about pets and dogs and cats and so on. But again, that's more of a marketing. I would put a quote on that rather than selling something, unless you are selling something that's has to do with pet products. Then that's fine. You can choose that. As well as this one. This will be like a nice quote with the cat and the dog. People love this stuff. They go bananas for it, and they'll really start sharing that. So again, just be aware of that, what you want to post, and etc. So we're gonna go ahead and select. Let's select this one here. This is Happy Friendship Day. They show the dog hugging the kid. And then see what I would do with this, because it shows a small child and his dog. So I would mention something about the legacy inside the legacy. What are you leaving your children behind? When you're not, what are you going to leave behind when you're not here? And then put the website name, something like that is what I would create. So I'm going to save this image. Again, it tells you the size. It's 1920 by 1080. So I'm going to change that to background images. So I'm going to check my pictures, and I'm going to background images, and then I'm going to hit save. And now it's saved. So what I'm going to do is now add that to this here. So I'm going to click on. See, this is more of a up down, but this is more of a vertical rather than horizontal photo. Let me go to background images, and then I'm going to type in friendship. There it is. And I'm going to click on open and just drag it over. And I'm just going to change the size just like this. Now remember, you're creating these images from scratch. Ain't nobody have this but you. They look a little elongated, because of the image size. So you may want to, because this is a left to right. This is more of a width 1920 by 1080. Again, so this size, it's a little elongated, but you can still use it. Entirely up to you. I mean, you can still work with this. It still works just as fine, but you can change it if you wanted to. You can change the sizes here, or you can go back and redo the size. If you want to undo it, just click undo, and it'll get rid of it. And just click back, and it's there. All right, so what we're going to do is you can add text to it. You can add blocks to it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add some blocks. So I click on this. It says shape, and I'm going to add a triangle. You'll probably ask me, why are you adding a triangle? Because how many times have you seen triangles on people's posts? You just don't notice, but they're in the corner, just like this, to make it more, professional looking. And then you can change the color. We're going to go with the light blue because this shirt is that color. And then what we're going to do is then add another square. I'm going to add one of these, and I'm going to make it a rectangle. And I'm going to add it like this. I'm not going to block his head, of course. I mean, if you can take your time working it, it will come out the way you want it. All right, that doesn't look good, but you may have to play around a little bit. I might want to add just a line there.
Hey, sometimes you might want to just frame it. That way it won't be elongated. Like put it in a frame or use that blue background just as the background and just make the image smaller. You know, if you want to
Yeah,
really.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that'll be good. I mean, that's a good idea. I mean, you can. He's right. You can narrow it down. Well, make it right around that size, and just add a frame around it. Well, we can do that by adding individual shapes and then adding it around again. But you have to go ahead and decide what you want to do with this and how you want to do it. But what he means is adding a frame, a thicker frame. This is not a thick frame, but you get the idea. And then putting it all the way around to make it smaller. Or you can even add the bar up here. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to take this bar, make it a bit bigger. I'm going to remove this and add this bar up here. So then you can add the post if that's what you decide to do. I mean, it's entirely up to you, ladies and gents. And that way the image is still, it's not elongated, but it looks good. And then you can add, and you can change the color and so on. I mean, I don't even like the way this looks at all. So, but because the image I chose. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete this. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start over because that size for that image was not good. Now that size would have been great for a left to right image, for like a website cover photo, a website back, capture page. YouTube thumbnail would have been good. That'd have been good for that. We can choose like, see these here. This is a poster. This is Instagram post straight up and down. I'm gonna select Instagram post, but I'm gonna choose. Actually, it would work good with the Facebook post because it's left to right. It's not elongated. So grab that image again. I'm gonna put friends, friendship, and then open it. It should fit there without a problem. And then add text to it. What I'm going to do is take this text box and just bring it up. Remember, this is going to be original, ladies and gents. You have the abilities to create anything you desire using this system. And then add some text. Let's use this one. This is more of a poem-looking text. The name of it is, I guess it's always on my mind. I don't know what the heck the name of this text is. It's the first time I've read that one. And then what I'm going to do is, what are you leaving your children? And then what I'm going to do is just change the font size. Go 32. We'll go 36. Now we're going to go a bit larger. We'll go 40. This is going to be a huge image, though. 48. Nice. What I'm going to do is try to bold it. I think no, it won't let me bold it, as you can see. But I mean, you can always change the font. If you think this font works great, then you can use it. It's legible. Oh, I spelled what with the lowercase w. Do I got the caps on? I do, don't I? Oops. What are you leaving your children behind when you're no longer here? And then I would put another text box. Let me see. I'm gonna add a shape, and I'm gonna put the website right in it. And I'm just gonna elongate it like this, make it a rectangle, a bit smaller, just like that. And then I'm going to change it to a white transparency. And I'm going to make it transparent. Here we go. A little right there, perfect color. And then I'm going to make it transparent.
Is that question mark on that? Is that a question? What are you
It
leaving?
is actually. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
And
If
then, yeah, I added the question mark.
all right.
Thank you for noticing. You know how that go.
Hey, I'm not that guy. I normally run all my stuff through Miss Patricia when she's available. But we want to thank you guys that showed up. Yeah, I know you got here in between. What we're doing today is just showing you how to make your graphics more attractive and stand out to where you separate yourself from everybody else online. And Ramon has been gracious enough to show us how to do that with this tool. So those people that got here late, that's what we're covering today.
Yeah, you wanna be original. And I know. Listen, here's how I say. You create it one time, right? You create it one time, and you can use it over and over and over again. And this is what you want to do. You want to create something that no one has, and we all have the ability to do it. It's just how lazy are you? You know what I mean? That's pretty much how it comes down to it. If you're not lazy, you can create some good stuff, man, and then it'll make you stand out from the crowd. It really, really will. And you'll notice that when you see the images that I post, that they're not, a lot of them ain't, you have never seen them before. But that's the goal, ladies and gentlemen. The goal is to stand out, to look different. I mean, that way it creates an attraction to you. I'm going to change this from Arial to Arial Light. I might change the background to darker. I'm going to go with black and then with transparency and then a white lettering. Just because I already have white lettering on there, just makes it look a little better. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is just change this. There we go, like that. $25legacy.com. And that's it. I mean, this looks like an Instagram post that you've never seen, like somebody professionally created it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a professional, but what I'm saying is, if it
Hey, Ramon,
looks like a duck,
hey, they go to
huh?
Fiverr and get people to. They pay for people to do this type of
That's
stuff
right.
for them. Go to Fiverr, or they might go to a graphic artist or something just to have a few pictures. Yeah, you can get in here and do it yourself. Great.
That's right. That's good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, imagine now you have the abilities to create some great content and not have to worry about, buying it. You did it yourself. It looks good. That creates excitement. It shows that, and even, you can even show your team how to do this. You're giving them something of value. And what's going to happen is they're going to be like, man, I just created a phenomenal looking image. They're going to be excited. They're going to want to show you. And now they're creating it. Anyway, anything that you create, you can duplicate. Just hit clone. That way you don't have to create another one. Just put it right up top. I'm just creating a border around the text. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to make a smaller one. I'm going to hit clone. And then I'm just going to make this smaller so it'll fit on the sides. And then I'm going to turn it just like that. Oops. I got to make it a bit smaller, longer. There we go. And I'm going to click on it again. And I'm going to clone it and put it on the other side. That's it. That's it. Simple as that. Easy as pie. And now it looks phenomenal. It looks great. It looks original. And guess what? You did this. That's right. You are not a Picasso, but you are a Picasso in training. And then you save it. And this is going to be your post to go out all over social media. You're going to call it Boy with Dog. And then save to your computer. And you want to save it into your library. And then once you save it to your computer, that's it. You have it forever. And then you want to go here and you want to upload it to your phenomenal list of images, your library. Let me go ahead and select that. And I'm going to put boy with dog and then open. And there it is. Looks great. You can even add it into a template if you choose to. Okay. Choose a template, then you can move the picture, edit background. But obviously, it won't go great with this template because it covers. So you have to find one that will work. Uh, this one will probably work best.
But you
All
know what,
right.
Ramon? I like the
What's
abstract
up?
look of that one. I mean, even though you don't get the whole picture of that last template, it gives you that abstract to make you imagine what's on the other side of the bar of the boy, even though it's not all the way there. See, that's the thing of being me. I'm a underground artist. Your eye, that the things that don't look symmetrically perfect, those are the things that people attract to. Him not being centered 100% perfect in that frame is something that artists would appreciate. From my point of view, that was great. That first one you had,
Oh, you mean the template?
even though it wasn't a perfect fit, but that's the whole irony of the thing, I guess.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I mean, everybody will see it differently. I
Yep.
mean, so it's up to you. I mean, you have templates here to use them. I mean, you can use all the different kinds you want, just to add a little bit more flair to it. You can create your, I mean, it already has a border, a light border around it, and it looks good the way it is. You don't have to do anything more, but if you wanted to add a little more text to it, just add text and put it wherever you want, and your logo, your brand. But I like it the way it is, so I'm not gonna add anything else. But if I wanted to add it to a frame, see, this one's a good one right here, Sam, I think. So if I was to click on this one, it brings it in, obviously. Let me go ahead and get rid of that, and then edit background, and I'm gonna just move it over, just like this. Frame changes a little bit more, and confirm changes. It's called originality, ladies and gents. Originality. You are original in the fact that you created a phenomenal looking post. You can share it all over social media and so on. So that's it. That's what I would do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this template. I don't like that template either. You're a perfectionist, that's what happens. I'm going to post it as is, but you can choose a template, different picture settings, maybe a guy in a suit, or, guy in business suit, guy on this computer, keyboard, whatever. Again, you have the ability to create some phenomenal looking images. I'm just going to choose the one I created from scratch. I got something that I'm posting tomorrow. I've already uploaded it here, but that will be tomorrow. So I'm just going to use this as is. I'm going to click on attach image. And then what you can do now is then select all your social media accounts that you want it to go to. Okay. Obviously, you can add more, as many social media accounts as you have. I only have a few. I don't want to create too many. I don't need. So I'll just use selective accounts. And then what I'm going to do is, see, Pinterest, it'll add a link. So when someone clicks on it, you'll be sending them to that link. So that's what I'm adding here. I'm also going to add it to the legacy group, and then I'm going to hashtag it successful. I'm going to add legacy. Let's see what happens. I got to take the caps off. Oops, I did something wrong, didn't I? Backspace. There we go. And that's going to search for the best keywords for legacy. Entrepreneur, business, and then I'm going to put hashtag 25DL, and then hashtag $25 legacy. I always want to hashtag that because it's again, this is like SEO optimization. If somebody's looking for this on social media and they type this keywords in, it's going to go right to your post picture and so on. So you want to add the right keywords to there. I'm going to click on branding and branding. Ooh, I spelled that wrong. Put the A. And that's it. And I'm good to go. You can even add your website here, but obviously the website's already on the posts. I added it there, but you can also add it here. So if you wanted to add your website, just click on website, boom, and it'll show up. Because if you have it listed, I have it listed and saved, so I'm not going to choose that one. And then that's it. I'm good to go. I want to post this now. I just click on post now, and it's ready to go. Now, this image is going out immediately on all, well, in a few seconds. Once it propagates, it's going to all my accounts that I chose. That's an original image. No one has that image, okay? And what's going to happen is people see it, they read it, they may join, they may sign up. Again, you'll notice in the stats tracker when you see here, see how the wave is going. The weekend is near. I won't be doing any posting, so this is going to go up to the bottom. And so what I'm trying to do is keep up with my posting, and I'll schedule stuff out for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. That way Monday I can be back doing it again. So that way I don't have to schedule nothing for the weekend. It'll automatically go out for me. I won't have to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. As you can see, successful post. This is a great thing to do. Now, when you're creating these images, people are going to see it. And when they see it, they're going to click on it, and they're going to say, hey, that's a nice image. What are you leaving your children behind when you're no longer here? And then $25 legacy. And then when they click on the link that's there, or they look up this image, they're going right to the page in the group, and they're going to see what we are about, pretty much. Now, if you're trying to create, let's say you have a a picture that you just created. Let's say you created a picture of one of these other pictures you want, and you want to use it to, let's see, this one's a good one. It's a huge one too, which is phenomenal, but you want to add and you want to save this. So you click on save image as, and we'll add it Beach Girls and save it there. And then what you want to do is you want to add a link to it. You want to add text to it, add a link to it. You want to do a bunch of stuff. Again, the size is 2560 by 1440. This is a huge image. I mean, because a regular capture page is 1920 by 1080. So what we're going to do is create a 1920 by 1080. So you may want to add that to your My Site feature on the legacy page. So when you click on Get Started, I'm going to go ahead and, I mean, that may be even too big for the My Site feature. You may want to make it a little smaller. You have the decision to do so. So I'm going to click on Custom, but I'm going to choose, again, somebody's size is already here. I'm going to go with 1920 by 1080s. So I'll select that one. I'll click Apply. And now you'll see right here on the bottom, it says it's the exact same size. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add that Beach Girl. So we're going to like the Beach Girls. There it is. I'm going to click on it and click on Open. And then I'm going to do is drag it over and then fit it to the side. It used to be able to fit automatically, but now it's not doing it. It used to automatically fit right to the image size that I wanted. It's not doing it anymore, but that's okay. We won't complain. Not right now. Like let's say this is image. Sam, can you send me that image of you when you know how you added yourself before?
Yeah, I'll look and see if I can find one.
See if you can find me an image of yourself. The one PNG, that way I can add it to this. And just send it to me whatever way you can, Skype or Facebook. I want people to see exactly what you can do with it. It's great, ladies and gentlemen, because you can add, I'm going to go ahead and add myself, and I can even add Sam in there if he sends me that picture. I'm going to go to pictures. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and find one. I have, I think, one of PNG. I got to fix my PNGs, but let's say I selected this one. I can even add myself in the picture. I mean, obviously, I don't got a full body, but Sam has a full body one. But if I did have a full body one, I could add myself. Wow, I look like King Kong. But you know what I mean. Have fun with it. You know, so you can add yourself, you can add text and so on to the image. I look like the end of a Chinese movie. You remember those movies, the Bruce Lee karate fights? Everybody's elongated. Let me go ahead and change that. There you go. I mean, but you can add yourself, image, and point, add some text and so on. You can make a phenomenal looking cover, YouTube pages, Twitter pages. You are the designer of that. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and delete myself out of there. You can even add text here and so on. You can add more images. Let's go to some funny images. You can make some funny stuff and add some crazy looking stuff. A guy with some glasses, and let's see here. I'm gonna choose. Has to be somebody standing, obviously. Let's go add these people here. You're probably like, they don't look like they're supposed to be on the beach. Well, that's the point. And then what you can do is you're gonna be able to add like you can add a text above this, and letting them know, are these people, supposed to be here, and etc. But you can have fun with the images. What I'm just trying to show you is that you can add PNG images to it to make it look original. That way you don't have to go out and create it yourselves. I mean, purchase it, have someone do it. I mean, you have the ability to create some good looking stuff here. Again, don't be like everybody else posting the same old stuff. You wanna do it differently, and you wanna stand out from the crowd. I'm just looking to see if I have anything with full body, but I don't think I do,
Yeah,
which
I don't
is
have. I just have like the 3/4.
that's it.
Yeah, I don't have a full
It's
body.
all good. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess I don't. I have to find some. That's all. No worries. One day. I use a lot of these multiple times, but you can find full body ones on the internet, and you can add them here. Uh, HD images, full body, full point. There we go. Some of these, you can't, if they have to be, they can't have a watermark on it. If they're watermarked, you can't use them. But you can select one that's not watermarked. Watermark means somebody owns it. And Shutterstock or Getty Images usually owns every single one of them. There's places you can go to get these type of images, or you can even create your own. If you find one that has a white background, I can show you how to fix that to make it transparent. Let's say this lady, she got watermark. Yes, she's watermark. We cannot use her. Uh, there's another way to select it. You can just click on search tools and then usage rights. And you could put label for non-commercial reuse or label for reuse. I'll click on that one. And these are labels for reuse. That means we can use these. Obviously, they won't be the greatest ones, I can assure you. Somebody's going to be like, what the hell? Let's just say, all right, this one's not a bad one. I mean, it's just a regular image, but you want to use it. She has a white background. But if you have a website that doesn't have a white background, how do you change that? How do you make it so the background doesn't show up? See, she's not PNG. She is a regular white background. So we can change that to make it transparent. So she'll be a PNG image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save image as, and I'm going to save it under my ClickBank images. Call it ClickBank. Let me go here, right here, and I'm going to save it red shirt. Red shirt lady. That way I remember. And then hit save. So I have the image because I want to use this image, but as you can see, it has a white background. I won't be able to add it in there without her. She's going to be in the way. Like the background's going to be the way. I might have a black background, a purple background, blue background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another program called Pixlr, because Pixlr is a free photo editor. Again, you can download it to your laptop or you can use the desktop version. I like to use the photo editor, which is this one here, and I'm going to click on Launch Web App, and now it'll automatically pop open the question. What do you want to upload? Create a new image. You want to open an image from your computer, URL, and so on. I'm going to upload from my computer. I'm just going to tap red shirt lady and open. And there she is. That's the one we wanted. So we want to get rid of this background. So what I want to do is select on the wand and then select on everything. So once you select the wand and then click here, it's going to select everything around the objects and the background. But we only want her and the computer. So we have to invert selection. So we have to go to Edit and click on Invert Selection. Now that we did that, it's just selected the PC and it selected her. And as you can see, there's no more dots around her or around the actual image above here. So what I'm going to do now is then copy this image, Control C, It says copy, and then what I'm going to do is add this to a transparent. So I'm going to click on File, Open Image. Oops.
New image.
Yeah, new. Okay, new image. That's right. And then right here, and I'm going to select clipboard. I'm going to red shirt lady PNG. And then I'm going to click on transparent
And create image.
and click OK. Huh?
I always click
Well, I'm
both.
just going to paste it. Yeah, but you can just hit.
Bring it in if you click both of them.
Yeah, I hit Control V, copy, paste it. Either way, it'll work. And now she's there. The background image is transparent, and she's good to go. Now all we have to do is get rid of the old one. I'm going to delete that one, and I'm going to save this one. So I'm going to click File, and I'm going to save as. Oh, where's the save? There we go. And then I'm going to save it as transparent. Make sure you always save it as a PNG. That way the background is not there. And I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to add it to my pictures. So I'll add it to libraries, pictures, and ClickBank. And I'm going to overwrite the one I already have there. I'll just save it. There we go. Done. Now we have the image we want. So let's say I wanted to add her here. Now I have her. I'm going to click red shirt lady, PNG, open, and just drag her. And there she is. And no more white background. This is how easily you can create PNG images with images that already have a background. Phenomenal stuff. It's great. So now you have the originality of creating whatever you like. I'm going to get rid of this background. That way she stands out. That way you can actually see what you can actually do. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to put it down here, just like that. And then you can add text. I'm going to add the text bar. I'm going to add some more. I'm going to go add this here. I want to open that up. There's a way to add border. I forgot how to do it. It's been a while since I used it. Let's see here. Let me click on color. I'm going to click on red. She got the red on. We'll go with a lighter red. It's silent. And then you can control, and you can just clone it and make another one, and vice versa. But I mean, you could listen. All I'm trying to tell you is you can have a lot of fun with this. It really does work, and it works great. You can create some phenomenal looking stuff, original to you. No one has it. This is what's going to bring. It may take you a little time to create it, but just remember, when you're done creating it, you can always create it again, over and over and over again. Now you're creating your own looking images and text that no one has. And then I would type in here. Let's see. Let's put something else. There we go, like that. Work from home, part-time. You know, you can make your own ad here, and then I will put another one. Hit enter. Then I'm going to go ahead and center this. So let me go to fonts and then click center. Or you can keep it on the right or left. I'll keep it on the left for this ad. And then I'm gonna change the font. The font looks too skinny. I just don't like that font. I like it to have a little oomph to it. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we'll kick it with Crisco. I don't know if you remember Crisco. You remember that, Sam? You remember Crisco?
Say grease in the South.
Is that what it's called?
Cooking with grease.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna add a border on the
Lard.
left-hand side. Lard, yeah, that stuff. And I'm gonna clone it, and now I can just bring it over to the other side. And now I have borders. There's an easy way to do borders. I just forgot how to do it, I'm gonna be honest. But now I got a border. She's there. I got my own text. I'm gonna get rid of that big space. There we go. Part-time, start making money your very first day. And then once we have the clickable image software, you're going to really have fun, because then we're going to be able to create these images like this and add it right to our software, and now it's clickable. And when someone clicks on it, they're taken anywhere you want them to go. It's phenomenal stuff. I cannot wait. I'm going to add another text box, and www.25legacy.com, and I'm going to fit it right into the computer, but I'm just making the text out. Make sure it's spelled correctly, and just going to make it smaller. I'm going to change it to white. I got to select all the text first, white, and we'll choose that one and just make it smaller. I'm just going to drag it right into the computer, just like this. Boom, chicka pow pow. Just like that. It's very easy to do, ladies and gents. Very easy to do. It's fun. You create something original. You know it's original because you just got this from the net. She had a white background, even though we have a white background now on here, but I mean, we didn't have one before. You can even change the background and change the color of the background. So if you want it to be yellow, click on background, and voila, it's yellow background, or blue, or purple, whatever you like, red, darker red, blue, and so on. I'm going to leave it white. And you can even add your own background. So if you want to add an image with money falling, you just click on, I mean, this is transparent ad, but I mean, the money you would have to add for importing it and adding in the background, which is not hard to do if you already have one, of course, and I believe I do. Let's see here. Here's one, but that's not a lot of money, but hey, it's all right. That may work. Stack of dollar bills. Dollar bill, y'all. Come on. It's about creativity. That's all it's about. And then I'm going to hit the layers, bring everything up front. And there you go. But I mean, it's not that, it doesn't look that great, but you get the idea. You can do that. All right, so anyways, that's it. And then you save it to your computer, and you're good to go. It's not hard at all to create phenomenal looking images. You have the ability to do this any given day. Let's choose this one. What does that one look like? Ooh, that one's nice. I like that. These are nice here. There's another one. See, the only thing with this one is that black text doesn't look good with that background. Maybe a lighter. There we go. It looks better there. You can change the font size or type. I mean, if you want to go real ballistic and add some cursive writing or Amatic, you know what I mean? You can go bananas with this and bold it, and then, change the font size just like this. Now it looks, even more grand. There you go. Had fun, ladies and gents. This is it. It's simple. It's called background photo. It's called www.phototour.com. And you can make this a clickable image by loading it up to PhotoBucket. If you want to make a clickable image, add it to PhotoBucket. That way, when you do share it on social media, it'll have a link to it. So when you want, if you want to add it to your my site page, you know how the my site page, it asks you for a link for the image. This is where you get that link for the image. So if I wanted to add a link to this image, what I would have to do is save it to my computer first because it's not saved yet. I'm going to call it red shirt add to, and I'm going to save it in ClickBank. That's fine there. I'm going to hit save. And then what I'm going to do is then upload it here. And the reason why you want to upload it here is so you can create, let me see here, where is she? Add to, here she is. And I'm going to upload it here because now what's going to happen is she is now, or that ad is going to be a clickable link now because I'm uploading it to PhotoBucket. PhotoBucket is going to make it a clickable link for me. And then all I'm going to do is click on the image, and the image link that you want is called direct, which is right here. And I click on direct. Give it a second, it's got a little lag to it. I copy the link, now I got the link. So if I was to go to my legacy, which I'm going to, give me 1 second so I can log in. All right, as you can see, now I'm logged into my back office. If I was to go to my site feature, and then I'm going to go into my ads, we're going to go to the t-shirts ones, and I'm going to click on edit. I'm going to get rid of the tiger or the leopard that I got there. I'm going to get rid of the leopard, and I'm going to add another image, and I'm just going to paste the one I just created. And I'm going to upload in the URL, paste it, boom, and then hit OK. And there she is. Man, oh man, you guys are going to be phenomenal at this, I'm telling you. I mean, remember, look at our capture page form. This is awesome. Now you remember we got this yesterday for free, this form. Now you're creating images. Now you're creating your own original sales pages from scratch that no one's have ever seen before. You have the ability to do that now. I mean, why not? Have fun doing it. I would encourage everybody to really get creative, because what's that's going to do is going to create more people to come see what you have to offer. They've never seen that ad before. You know what I mean? Let me give you an example. When you shared a sales page before and you shared it, say you joined a company, it just launched, everybody joined that company and they're promoting the same exact thing. How many times have you, knowing that you already clicked on it, will you click on an image again? Probably not. I guarantee you 95% of the time you won't even click on it again because you already know what it's about. You already seen the ad. And how many times have you clicked on someone else's ad that looks totally different and said, man, that's nice. Wow, it's the same program, but man, that looks different. I like it. How did they do that? Well, now you know. It's exactly how they do it. And this is how you stand out from the crowd. Like, oh man, I hit the wrong button. Oops, that's okay. We just want the link here. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it so you can see what it looks like. And there it is. Obviously, I only put test web page as a test, but there's the link, and there's my catch page form. They fill it out. They sign up with me. And this autoresponder feature, everybody got this for free. Through the back office, you can get that for free inside of the legacy. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I'm learning there, buddy. I'm learning. Let me hit the back button. This should take me back. Okay, right here. And the autoresponder is right here. And the training for that, I think we have it on our Facebook page. I got to get it so I can add it in the training videos here. That'll be added there as soon as we're done with this video. I mean, any questions about the photos? I mean, do you guys like it? Do you think it's okay? Have you used it before? I mean, let's hear some feedback. Any questions? Anything on there, Sam?
Sir, nothing, just great stuff. Love it. Thank you, Ramon. Awesome. Wow, I like that. And good morning, hello from our brothers from Brazil. Logged on.
Brazil, what's up?
Yeah, Brazil in the house. So, you guys, we're gonna keep on I mean, there's so many different avenues you can go with these images, and that's one thing that we do here is we take it to another level. We have so much more to share with you guys. We're going to keep on having these types of trainings, giving you free value, free tools to really step your game up and separate yourself from the masses. That's the
Hmm.
biggest thing. I talked to a girl. She was out there advertising the football app, and I was like, "Well, you guys don't have any marketing tools yet?" And he's like, "Oh no, we just drive them to the company site and they see everything there." That's not what marketers do. They separate you. You have everything you need to start capturing leads. Drive them to your page where they're opting in and they're seeing unique content, way different than all these other 2,000 whatever people are advertising, and you start generating leads for yourself just off of the momentum of something new that's out there. And if that's your company and you're going to roll with them, at least you've generated the leads and you've captured not just the company. So that's what you want to do. You want to use that mindset, separate yourself from the masses, make yourself unique.
That's it. And you
But yeah,
seen
no,
when I created this one, you all can do it. Every single one of you that was on this train can now go out and create the phenomenal looking pages.
yep. I got a word, a software that I use for the words itself. Because there's you could take the words up another notch where you just focus strictly on the words, where the
Hmm.
graphics, the words, the text. There's programs that you can just really take that to another level where you see, um, I mean, just really great. A lot of these integrated texts like that one Photar is great. They give you some good stuff, but I'm just talking about just specifically focusing on the text itself, where you can have it with drop down shadows and all kinds of stuff. That's the kind of stuff we're going to teach you to, and be able to give you those high quality call to actions. So where you're writing powerful statements that's really going to call to people and say, "Hey, let me take a look at this." Ramon's taught us
Hmm.
some stuff on that. We're going to share those things with you as time goes on. We can't get it all. You guys see, we sat here for almost an hour and we still haven't been able to touch this thing as much as we want to.
Exactly.
We can't. It's just, man, we could be here for days and days just going through it and showing you guys how to really get that thing to top notch caliber, the words, the graphics, everything. I'll show you how to take words off of. You might see a picture that you really like and you want to use it, but it has words on it. And I'll show you how to do that, how to take words off and all kinds of things like that, which is another skill you can develop. So image training. No questions, man. I can open it up. I'm gonna stop the recording right here for those
Go
people.
ahead. Sounds good.
We just to let you guys know, we record just to record, but if they don't make it here, they won't get a recording. Me and Ramon decided we're not gonna send out a lot of recordings on trainings. We want you guys. We take our time out of our busy schedule, our busy day, to sit here and train people over the shoulder and give them that hands-on walkthrough type of impact. And if they can't be here, then you know what? Sign up for the next one, or the next one, or the next one, or the next one. Unless you're in a hospital or something like that where you just can't be here, then we'll I probably will record it, but I'm not going to send it out to everybody. So, don't be inboxing me if you have an opportunity to get here. Then make sure you get here on the next one, because this is what we're going to do to continue to add value to our trainings and our meetings. Is you need to be here and to get the good stuff. If you're not here, then guess what? You're gonna miss it.